Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Croc, Legends of the Gobbos, where today we're going to be moving on to the boss and secret levels of the first world. So, let's get right into this with Lair of the Feeble. So here we go, that's a cute cutscene. Just the guy just like turns like innocent wildlife creatures just into, you know, enemies. Really horrible. Wow, that was a big gust of wind. I don't know if it's picked up on the microphone. You just like heard this like big gust of wind outside, just blowing through the window. Wow, it actually did scare me, that. But anyway, not much to do with the Let's Play, but I do like to get that heart, by the way. You don't have to, but I just choose to. So yeah, every sort of boss in this game sort of like has sort of like a run up to rooms before it. So you have got a little bit of a build up before the boss. You have that in Croc too as well, by the way. So here we go. Let's go with the easiest boss on the planet. All he does really is chase you around, you wait for him to stop, you give him a whack. Yeah, there's really nothing to this boss at all. There really is not. And it is really. It's actually hilarious as like how easy some of these bosses are, but then there are some brutal bosses that can take some figuring out, as you will see later in the game. I'm talking about the first boss in the third world. Yeah, good luck with that. To me, when I get to it, and you if you got to do it. There we go, that's that one down. Another life. So when your total gem count goes over 100, you get a life. So I'm 13. There you go, restored you back, little buddy. There you go, you're free to go now, you're innocent. So there we go. Let's go with Curvy Caverns, the first secret level in the game. So yeah, if you sort of think about how this map works, it works very similar to sort of like Yoshi Island on the SNES. That map, sort of like, you always get like 2 secret levels in that one as well, and 2 like bosses, well like castles, but like bosses. Sort of like a very similar sort of principle actually with the islands and everything. I never actually give that a thought until now. Very nice. Anyway, you can go straight to the Tumbling Dantini, which is obviously what we're going to be doing in the next part, but we're going to be doing the secret, which will be Curvy Caverns 1S1. And we're going in with 13 lives. Amazing. Because 13 is the number equivalent of the word unlucky. Great. But anyway, we're not going to worry too much about that, are we? So, no! Why am I getting hurt on stupid things? Not really something I want to be doing, is it? But it doesn't matter really how many gems you end up getting in this. It really doesn't. I'm just collecting lives just because I know I'm going to need them for later on in the game. And I want to show everything. Look at that lava fall, that's like so pretty. I didn't actually switch the camera mode in the final, in the boss, actually, to show you what the old camera model. We might do that in a minute. I can just have a quick run into the boss and show that for you. Yeah, so the lava looks a lot duller in the... Oh, I got a key! I didn't even see the key was up there. You know what this game could really benefit with? A photo mode. I mean, Spiral Reignited Trojan didn't have one, but Bun Baroness, who I'm actually doing some videos about, well, their engine for Spyro, with some custom levels, actually did implement a photo mode mod. Or you can use the Unreal Injector if you want to do that. Tomb Raider Remastered has a really good photo mode. You can change the pose, you know, the poses and everything, and the outfits, and the sunset, and time of day and stuff like that. Really, really nice feature to have. It'd be nice. I'd like to see them update stuff for this game. Add more to it. They could do. They could remaster Croc 2. They could develop a Croc 3. afterwards. We don't know what's on the radar yet for Insomniac. That's the secret what thing I was going for in the next... in 1-2. Ah, that makes sense then. Listen to the soundtrack. Just have to listen. Really upbeat. And then it just gets more serious as you go in this room. The soundtrack just changes from cave to cave. I love it. You know, instead of listening to the same soundtrack all the time, like you did when the remaster first dropped. I weren't really a big fan of that, was I? But anyway, we're approaching the end of the level now. So, and we do have a bit of a climb to make, as you will see in the next part. So let's use this key, because there is a door up here. Jigsaw puzzle piece. You collect 8 of those in this game to form a puzzle. But we're not doing that yet, because we've got a secret door here, where we're actually going to make a climb to the top. I'm going to collect these gems first. Just let's get all the gems. Because you don't need to, but anything to get me lives for later on in the game, when I know I'll need them. Especially in these last 2 worlds, because the difficulty does ramp up on a pretty steep slope, yeah. So, here we go. Just like, no, I want to climb up that. Silly me. Just feel like helicopter flying over the house. Not really, hopefully that's not because this mic is really sensitive, and with it being warm or whatever, I like to have the window open. So yeah, the trick for this is just to press the circle button and sort of like flip backwards, just to sort of like enable a faster climb, if that makes sense. I nearly fell all the way back down then, I got distracted. Silly me. Incredibly windy day though. I hope that's not all just picking up on the mic, because this mic, as I say, is really sensitive. I need to sort of like get a mic arm, maybe. That will possibly help. Yeah, a mic arm should help, because that'll bring the mic closer to my mouth, and then I can turn down the gain, which is what's causing things to be picked up, like wind, dogs barking, stuff like that. Not really noises I actually want to be hearing in a Let's Play. But anyway, let me work my way over here. And down there, and let's get it. There we go, 17 lives. On our way out. That was a hell of a drop. Sometimes you can actually fall too far and get hurt. There we go. Nicely done. Awesome. So yeah, I just thought I'd just showcase what this this boss was actually going to be like in the... Can you actually change... Yeah, you can actually change the graphics in like a pause screen. What? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I'm skipping cutscene. Yeah, you can. You can actually change it in the pause screen. I just want to see what this guy looks like. Just like out of... Oh, I'm gonna get a life on the way. Screw it. I'm just gonna... I just want to get all I can. 19 lives is quite a lot. I'm actually playing through this game pretty quick. If this was a PS1, like the laggier PS1 version, I would not be playing it this quick. I'll just put it this way. It's the game's like advantage to it being remastered. This control's like even slicker than Crash. Yeah, so it looks a bit more square in the original. The background's sort of like more pixelated. Not really too much though, but I'm actually just going to check something here. You can actually change the cutscenes to retro as well? I did not know that. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? But we're not going to watch them twice. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching another part of Let's Play Croc Legends of the Gobbos. A short part, but, you know, short is better really for most viewers. But anyway, thanks for watching. That was the boss and the secret level 1 of the first island. So yes, everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Catch you all later. Peace out for now.